Hello beautiful soul, welcome to Infinite Manifestations. In today's video we will discuss Karmic Debt Number 19, everything you need to know about Karmic Debt Number 19, current and upcoming challenges and some guidance. If you want to learn more about numerology, or may get a free numerology reading, comment below your birth date and don't forget to subscribe. Does everyone have karmic debt numbers? The answer is no. There are 4 karmic debt numbers which are 13, 14, 16 and 19. If you got one of the previous numbers, check out the playlist at the end card. Now, who has a karmic debt number? How do you know if you got one? It's very simple. If your birthday falls on one of those numbers, you automatically have a karmic debt number. Also, if any of the 5 core numbers, like your destiny number, soul urge number and so on ends with a 19, before reducing it to a single digit, you'll have a karmic debt number. Before freaking out, always remember, numerology is a divination practice that employs numbers to represent the vibrational patterns that comprise our human experience. Simply explained, numerology is a means of reading your life's numbers in order to give personal insights about who you are, who you will become, or how you will personally achieve abundance and so much more. Have you ever seen repeating numbers? Which numbers are you currently seeing the most? Comment below. The way numbers intersect in our lives creates a pattern for meaning. And, let's face it, we're all looking for significance in our lives, right? So, via numerology, you can begin to comprehend so much more about yourself and the universe by tapping into these numbers and aligning your mind and heart with their symbolism and meanings. This eventually leads to self-awareness, conscious manifestation, and healing. If karmic debt number 19 appears in your chart, it suggests you have some lessons to learn from a previous existence. Karmic debt number 19 has some specific meanings and lessons for your current life. Learn to be self-reliant. This also means you'll have to stick to your guns, alone. The majority of the difficulties that persons with karmic debt number 19 will confront will be personal in nature. You may have been a bully in previous lifetimes, taking all you desired at the expense of others. Maybe you stepped over individuals to obtain what you wanted, not caring about their circumstances or misery. You may have even become a master manipulator, using calculated methods to obtain your heart's desire. When people obtain a numerology reading and find one of these numbers in their chart, they generally cringe. This is due to the fact that karmic numbers disclose further hurdles, deeper problems, and ingrained patterns that must be faced and cleansed throughout this lifetime. Karmic numbers indicate that you have work to accomplish. In a past manifestation, wisdom, power, and spiritual understanding were utilized and abused for selfish personal gain, according to karmic number 19. Remember that the number 1 and 19 is usually associated with ego and self-promotion. This is not a negative thing in its proper context. However, if you have a karmic debt number 19 as one of your core numbers, you must recognize that you are currently paying back for a previous life manifestation in which the features of this number were not in balance. You exploited knowledge, a lack of compassion, and higher level abuse to progress yourself in this life, and your actions were harmful to others. The violations you dealt with were based on the number 9, which means that compassion, honesty, and humanitarian concern were misused or perverted. The karmic debt 19 implies a significant abuse of authority, as well as activities that were exceedingly self-centered. Most importantly, the abuse was not motivated by ignorance. It was deliberate, and you knew what you were doing. If the karmic debt number 19 is one of your core numbers, you will most likely act on the number 1's more destructive inclinations until your lessons have been learned, accepted, acted upon, and conquered. Understand that you are being tested in this lifetime to genuinely, truly, thoroughly master and embody the good characteristics of the number 1. You may envision being asked to be the poster kid for the number 1's good characteristics, such as empowered leadership, healthy confidence, achievement, and resilient self-confidence. This will not be as simple as it appears. You'll be called upon to actually work it in a deliberate and consistent manner in the area of the teachings of the number 1. Without the extra karmic debt, the route of the number 1 is commonly referred to as the school of tough knocks. When you add the 19 to the mix, it's easy to see why you would feel like you never catch a break or that you always get the wrong end of the stick in life, no matter how hard you try. If you have the karmic number 19 in your core numerology chart, some of the primary qualities you will be required to deal with are narcissism and arrogance. This is a lifetime in which you are being asked to walk fully into yourself. It's a lifetime of individuation, uniqueness, independence, initiating, leading, and innovating. However, with the additional energy of the karmic 19, you will face more specific problems in managing and adjusting the ego. This implies you may continue to function in the world with a strong self-interested concentration without even understanding it. You express yourself to the point of intimidation, again, without noticing how much energy you are presenting to others. The 1 frequently battles the devil on the shoulder, the negative tape that replays in your thoughts, causing emotions of extremely low self-worth. When you add the 19 to the mix, this may become a deafening roar, allowing actions rooted on low self-esteem to take precedence. Aggressive conduct and stubbornness to the point of refusing aid or support are examples of this. This might emerge in relationships as a difficulty to pick equal and healthy connections. The karmic debt number 19 frequently issues with codependent relationships, the urge to be in charge, or an unwillingness to accept an equal pairing at all. On the other hand, you may wind up being the one who is dominated by your spouse. The ultimate manifestation of the number 1's challenging components is to be alone, to be unavailable for others to be in relationship with you, either because of the intensity of your own feeling of self-importance or a complete lack of it. Part of the overall challenge of the karmic debt number 19 is maintaining a healthy balance of self-confidence. This will allow you to be the pioneer you're meant to be, whilst nurturing a compassionate and humble side and not becoming a bully or dictator in the process. If you're willing to meet your challenges, you are fully able to shift your perspective and look at your obstacles as instrumental to your growth. If you can see that your goal is actually to embody the most optimum and positive potential of the number 1, then you're operating at your highest and best. Those with the karmic debt number 19, 1, in their core chart should realize as early as possible that they will have to work hard in life to get a clean slate. If this describes you, you will most likely find it unjust, and it's most likely not fair. However, if the karmic 19 is present, remember that you have a debt to pay, that it is part of your mission, and that the payment is on a more difficult and challenging route. If this description doesn't sound like you or who you believe you are, it might be that you're at a point in your life when you're more in sync with the constructive components of the number 1 and have been working hard on your own personal growth and progress. If this describes you, congratulations. You've been hard at work. It never hurts to congratulate oneself on a job well done. It's critical not to feel ashamed or guilty about your karmic debt. You must not be one of its victims. Instead, adopt a responsible mindset. If you devote your energy and focus to working in the positive realm of the number 1, you will continue to reap the advantages of the lessons learned in this lifetime. The karmic debt may make you feel like the phoenix. You can wipe your karmic block by going through a rigorous rebuilding or regeneration procedure. It's like a fresh start. Life comes in seasons, and life changes. Everyone goes through transitions. For some, it's big life milestones that trigger change, marriage or divorce, moving to a new city, committing to a partner, buying a home, or starting a family. For others, change comes from other significant changes that we all experience, like our emotional health maturing or ending a relationship. Change is an unavoidable occurrence. It frequently prompts us to question our principles or rethink our priorities. And it occasionally leads us to the question, what should I do with my life? Should I restart my life? What should I do next? Start living. If you're ready for a new start, there's no better time than the present. You can carve a path to a better life and start to make changes for the better. And with help from infinite manifestations, the new possibilities are endless. Please don't forget to subscribe to get personalized support and guidance. I truly hope that my videos will help you to start to live with purpose, clarity, and passion. Be open to receive, and I hope to see you in my future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and watch the next video about numerology secrets and karmic debt numbers.